Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachachach Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is your brother Ayash Kabar from the GMS Virginia camp, coming at you with another lesson, a little quick hit. You know what I'm saying? I just got off of the plantation through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shimi Awashai. And, I pray that you find this lesson edifying. And, on my way home from the plantation, I had numerous thoughts. You know how you drive and you got numerous thoughts going through your head. Some of those thoughts are what's going on in the world today. Other thoughts are, how to put together a lesson or what to talk about in a lesson. Well, in this in particular case, I was thinking about what the hopeful elect or what the elect is going to have to go through in order to come out polished on the other side. And it's something that, the world looks at as being counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? Because everything in this world is being pushed as, in order to succeed, you gotta constantly win. You gotta constantly push. Well, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not like men. The scriptures state that my ways are not your ways, neither are my thoughts your thoughts. Well, the thoughts of Yahweh Shem Yahushai is for his elect to go through the straight gate. To go through JT, aka Jacob's trouble, to go through the fire, and come out refined in the end. And with that, it takes a certain mindset, that the hopeful elect has got to constantly maintain. Salakia, like I said. Salakia, like I said, I just got off of, working a night shift. But nonetheless, you have to lose in order to win. And what do I mean by that? You have to lose everything that a lot of people hold valuable on this side in order to win, what you have built up in store on the other side. In other words, on this side, you have to let it all go, and totally lean upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai for everything that, you possibly would ever go through. Because you have to understand, it's the Lord that's putting, the elect through these things. It's the Lord that's creating these turmoils. It's the Lord that's directing this movie. And at the end of the day, the Lord told his men how to act, how to react. Look at the men of old. Have any called upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai and was confounded? Well, no. No one that's called upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai was confounded in the help that Yahweh Shem Yahushai gave him. And that's something that the world just don't understand, because the world's got this mindset that, okay, shit's falling apart. Now is my time or my opportunity to win. And that's not the mindset to have. That's not the mindset that the elect should, or the hopeful elect should even indulge in. So you have to prepare to lose. You have to get your mind in the mindset of being a pilgrim in the earth. And being a pilgrim in the earth, you're not going to be able to carry a house on your back, or carry a car, or drag a car along that, you've just bought or even enjoyed. You're not going to be able to lug around that refrigerator that has all the food that you just bought. No, you're going to have to let these things go. You're not going to be able to carry around a closet full of clothes. No, you're going to have to let these things go. But these are the things that the heathen, you know, are what pride themselves on. And in that, Jake is kind of attached to that mindset too. Oh, you got to prep, you got to prepare. No, well, I mean, how are you prepping? How are you preparing? Are you preparing your spirit in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Well, if you're doing that, then you're on the right track. But if you're preparing yourself carnally, you know, by stacking up on a whole bunch of shit that you know the Lord could just wipe you out and leave it, and you leave that for somebody else, then, you know, it was all in vain. The book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 6. See that ye be not troubled. And the reason why I bring that out is the people are starting to get troubled. And in having this troubled mindset, the people think that, you know, they have to prepare for, you know, X, Y, and Z. And there's nothing wrong with having a few extra cans of this or a few bottles of water that. There's nothing wrong with that. But Jake has developed this mindset of coming out on top when everything crumbles. You know, Jake's mindset isn't locked and loaded on losing. You know, Jake's mindset is on survival and winning. Well, that's not how Yahweh Shem Yahushua has it laid out. You know, the Lord told you how it's going to be, pursuant to the book of 2nd Esdras. As a matter of fact, let me get it, because a lot of Jakes think that they're actually going to win, and you're not going to win. You're going to lose. You know, and until Jake get that through his head, you know, he's going to be confounded by not understanding what's going on. So let me see. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So if you don't have faith in the scriptures and you think that you're going to go ahead and you're going to follow after your own way, then you're fucked, you know? But if you have faith in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and understanding that, you know, you're going to have to lose it all, then, you know, you're on a relatively good path. But that's not the precept I wanted to get. Precept I really wanted to get was, where is it? So, the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter Salakia bros. Where is it? Because a lot of Jakes think that, you know, the time, you know, that's coming, you know, is going to be a walk in the park, so to speak. You know, they think it's just going to be a little smack on the ass, you know, and everything will go back to normal. But no, the time that's coming is going to be like none other. I guess I stand in 2nd Esdras chapter 15. Let me see. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with plagues, and the punishment that Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall bring upon it. Going down. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. There shall be sedition among men and invading one another. So when you invade another, you actually break into their homes. You know what I'm saying? And Jake seemed to think that they're gonna find solitude, you know, in their apartments or in their houses or in whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be confounded by that, you know? Unless you have Yahweh Shem Yahushua as your refuge, you're gonna be confounded. Because what did the Lord say? How does the precept go? The righteous runneth into it and are safe. You know, the righteous is going to seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know, and call upon his name in a time of trouble. And they're going to be safe, you know, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is that strong tower that we look to, you know. So at the end of the day, you know, you're going to have to be prepared to lose it all. You're going to have to be prepared to not be able to go into the house that you just paid off, or even wear the clothes that you've enjoyed wearing for so long. Hell, Jake don't even know how to dress for the weather. You know, so let me see. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So if you know that, then you should be preparing your mind for, you know, losing it all. That's why I led with the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 6. See that ye be not troubled. Because if you have faith in the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, then you're not going to be troubled. Now, understand, we in the flesh, and you might feel a way about something, but at the end of the day, you got to have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know? And this is another thing that's going to catch a lot of people up, you know? The cares of what's going on. And let me get that. The book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. You know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has enmity with this place, you know, because of the way that it was ruled and the way the people are living, you know. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but of the world. Yeah, Khan, you know, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said pride is not made for man, but man indulges in his or her pride, you know, to sit back and think that they shit don't stink. You know, they don't have the mindset of humbleness in this wicked kingdom, you know, even among certain Israelites that actually know these things or have actually heard these things, or, you know, are out there on the highways and byways preaching these things. You know, you got some camps that say these things that don't actually believe it. You know, and those camps are going to be destroyed. The book of 1 John, chapter 2, jumping down to verse 17. And the world passes away, and the lust thereof. So if you're concentrating on winning in this world, you have to understand this world is going to pass away. Your name might be written in this world, but your name won't be written in the kingdom of heaven. You know, not the way you think it's going to be written. That's why Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said, come out of my people, leave this place behind. You know, and the beautiful thing about this, bros, is a lot of people look at us not being a part of this world as if we're losing, not realizing that we're winning. We're winning. Why? Because we're doing the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, we're trying, you know, to strive for that, you know, that rulership in the kingdom to come. We're striving for those things. You know, and in our striving for those things, a lot of people look at what we do as being a waste of time. They look at it as though we're losing. Going out there on the camps, you know, on the highways and byways, you know, to try to edify the people. They look at that as we're losers. You know? Oh, well, you could be doing better things on your Saturdays. You could be doing even better things on your Wednesdays or your Fridays, whenever your camp goes out. And so they look at what we're doing as losing, not realizing that, you know, we're fighting that good fight of faith. That's what I'm saying. We have to lose in order to win. You know, you're going to have to be able to give everything up. And I'm going to get into that a little bit. Reading 1 John chapter 2 and verse 17 again. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai abideth forever. So yeah, you know, I'd rather look as though I'm losing to these fucking people and not giving a damn about how they feel about it or even what they think. The only thing that matters to me is what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai thinks of me. So every day that I wake up in the morning and I still have the names of Yahweh Yahushai and that spirit is upon me to continue to do the work, I consider that a blessed day. I consider that blessed because the Lord could just snatch everything away from you at any given moment. You know? Because it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the true and living power. I say that a lot because I mean that a lot. I mean that wholeheartedly. I don't want that smoke. And I say that a lot too. Let me see. So you're going to have to be able to lose everything. And when I say everything, that's not even, well, not only is it including your cardinal possessions, but you're going to have to lose some family members too. The book of Matthew chapter 10 and verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. Now, in relation to your father and your mother, the scriptures say, you know, obey thy mother and thy father. You know, honor thy mother and thy father. You know what I'm saying? But if your mother, your father trying to get you to go off, then don't go off. You know? But there's going to come a time when, you know, certain jakes that actually love their mothers and love their fathers, a choice is going to have to be made. And a lot of jakes, well, I can't even say a lot of jakes, a lot of Israelites who know that they're Israelites are going to choose the father or the mother or both. You know, they're going to choose their daughter, or they're going to choose their sons or their daughters. They're going to choose their family over Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Because they haven't made it up in their mind that they're going to lose. They haven't come to that realization that when Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai said these things, he meant them. You know, if you love any of these things more than me, you're not worthy of me. So if you're in the truth and you find yourself falling into that category, then, you know, you better repent. You know, you better fast and pray and, you know, ask the Lord, you know, to get you out of that. I'll end it off with this. The book of Matthew chapter 10, jumping down to verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. So Yahushua said, even the Son of Man don't even have a place to rest his head, you know? So you're going to have to follow in that same stead. But in the case of this world, not having a place to lay your head, to a lot of people, looks as though to them as though you're losing. You know, it looks to them as if you're homeless and, you know, you're just out there, you know, you're a vagabond, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have a roof over your head in the times to come, you know, a lot of people may look at you as though you're losing. Because the time is coming where a lot of people are going to want to win. They're going to want to take the MOTB to maintain their status. They're going to want to take the MOTB to eat. You know, they're going to want to take the MOTB for whatever reason. And to them, it's going to be as if though they're winning. But they won't be. They'll be losing. But for those who don't take those things to the winners, you're going to look like losers when in fact you're winning. So, you know, the Spirit was on me, you know what I'm saying, to bring this lesson, and I pray that you find it edifying through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Wat the Water for allowing me to, you know, put this together and have the words, you know, to say them, you know. And so with that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachacha, Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.